We moved here as a family in 2011, and we initially came to start a trail running adventure company, and then we just really started seeing the needs of the people here, and we started to learn and we started to study. We found out that Guatemala is the 4th highest chronically malnourished country in the world. It's the 2nd poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. We really felt like with Mine Eco Homestead, as we developed this idea, that we could realistically teach farm-to-table skills to malnourished Mayan Guatemala families so that they could learn and be self-empowered and could begin to pull themselves out of poverty.
The things that I've learned about this country, the high rate of malnourishment, but also that it's one of the only countries in the world that as an economy is not getting better year by year, it's actually declining over year by year. And when you see that, you realize there's a lot of help that can be done here.
Fortunately, there are solutions to this. If we can get them proper nutrition in those first, particularly 3 to 5 years of life, we can help this problem. But even better, we have programs like Mine Eco Homestead, which teaches farmers how to grow the variety of foods that they need for proper nutrition.
The first class that we do is an education class. We teach them about the vitamins and why it's important, what vitamins are in the vegetables and why it's important to eat those, and how it affects us and how it helps us develop physically, mentally, and how it helps just our overall being. And we also teach them, at the end we teach them our cooking class so that they can learn how to use the things that they get out of their garden in meals. A lot of times they don't, either they cook whatever they have, they cook it or they just don't eat a lot of vegetables. So some of the vegetables they've never even had before that they have in their gardens now. So we teach them how to eat it and what to do and how to prepare it.
With Mine Eco Homestead, we're looking at helping those mothers help themselves and help their children and teach them that. And then the children will learn how to help themselves by example, rather than just seeing a mother who can't help them, who's doing everything she can, but it's never enough.
I like to see things that have long-term successes. And when you put together a program that it's sustainable, it doesn't just last for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, or even just a couple of years, but it could be something that can last generations. That's something to be involved with.
Helping one person isn't going to fix the hunger or the malnutrition problem in Guatemala as a whole. It's not going to fix any other problems in the world, but it can help that one person. And that one person will then have children, who will then have children. And if we can find a multi-generational effect, then we have made the lives of many people better.
I can see the potential in these kids that they don't even realize. I can see what they can become and what they can do if they just have a little bit of help. Every one of these kids deserves to have a better life. I'm not saying we need to make them millionaires. I'm just saying they deserve to have the right nutrition as they grow up and to be able to have the ability to raise their own family in the future and really provide for them and be confident and be more self-sufficient.